Welcome, Gov fans, here to the Gov Nation broadcast on the road. We made the trip to Sevier County. It's homecoming night here at Sevier County High School as the Govs have made the trip up to face this non-region opponent in the Smoky Bears. Stan, this team is 4-1, and it's going to be a tough task for the 0-5 Governors once again on this tough season.
Yeah, Robbie, it is, and so we got to. I don't know, William Blount's at a point where halfway through, Robbie's kind of maybe reset and see what they're doing here and so forth and just try to work on things. You know, they've got a couple of opportunities probably to win, maybe possibly win some games. But
yeah, there's a couple down the road.
But tonight will be a tough task because this team beats Jefferson County, which that was probably the
one of the worst games.
Well, last week wasn't a very good matchup either, but those two games, you know, William Blount just didn't fare well at all. So I think Jefferson County is one of the better teams in the area. The first game of the season, Sevier County beat them 7-6. So.
Yep. This, as always, our games tonight are brought to you by the Heartland Roofing Company, locally owned and operated, Maryville's best and most dependable roofing company, specializing in several aspects of residential and commercial roofing with free inspections and free estimates, licensed, bonded, and fully insured. Give them a call today at 865-323-5933. Didn't quite get to talk to Reeves because of homecoming tonight. We get our pregame interview. We usually get to talk to Coach Reeves and fill his mind out, but we did get his keys to the game. We'll go over those in the next segment. Anyways, that's our introduction to tonight's game, as it's going to be the Govs taking on Sevier County. We'll take a 1-minute break, come back with stats with Stan and an area update here at Sevier County High School. All right, we're back here. Stan, we'll start with the area update. As last week, the three teams that were 1-0 stayed undefeated, and so the three teams that were 0 for lost.
Right.
So the region is still top and bottom. Dobbins Bennett, Jeff County, and Science Hill all 2-0. William Blount, Westridge, and Morristown East all 0-2. Everybody is in non-district games or non-regional games tonight or off. So
that shows you, Robbie, though, there's still the three teams at the bottom fighting for that fourth spot.
Yep, because 4 teams will make the playoffs. Yep, and your season is still ahead of you. You'll get a trip over to Maryville High School, most likely, as they predicted to win that region again if you get the 4th seed in this one. We'll go over some games from last night. First, we'll talk about the big one in the 5A, 3A matchup. Knoxville West gets an interception in the end zone to seal the win, comeback victory there at Alcoa. Stan, what a game that was last night.
Certainly was, Robbie. So good, exciting game as West returned the favor from last year. Was Alcoa went over there and beat them on their home field. So very exciting game, though. So that gives Alcoa their first loss, I think, and probably their only loss.
Yeah, that'll be their only loss, as we expect them to continue to win. First loss since 2014 when they lost to a team not named Maryville.
Yeah.
First loss since 2014 when they lost in the championship game to CPA. So almost a full decade. Other games on the docket, we'll keep it in our region with Greenville at Dobbins-Bennett. That'll be an intriguing matchup as Greenville's a really good team. Dobbins-Bennett's up to third in the state in the rankings. We'll see if that's going to hold true, Stan.
Yep, that'll give us a preview of kind of how that maybe once the playoffs get here, how they pair up against Maryville.
Yep.
And maybe Farragut too. As Farragut's probably got a pretty good team. They'll be the number 2 seed coming out of
Region 2.
Region 2.
Yeah, and speaking of Maryville, they're at Science Hill, so another one of our cross matches.
Yep.
Could be a future playoff game there. Expect Maryville to roll in that one. Westridge.
Is the quarterback still hurt for?
He was in a boot last week against us. I would think that he's still out.
Although their backup quarterback looked pretty good, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Westridge is hosting Cherokee, so we expect maybe Westridge to get them a win. They've already got one this year, but they may get another one. Elizabethton at Anderson County. Anderson County.
Tough times for Elizabethton will continue. I think.
Yeah.
Elizabethton's only won one game, I believe.
Yeah. Did Anderson County? They did come back and beat Ray, right? They held on.
I think so. Yeah.
And then Carnes at Carter. As you see, Deshaun Bishop's got them 4-1 this year.
Yep.
Their only loss is to Powell, defending state champion. South Doyle at Fulton.
2 teams that
not traditionally what they've used to. So
4 or 5 years ago, that'd been a premier matchup.
I'm sorry, that's at Farragut. I'm sorry.
Oh, at Farragut,
yeah,
South Doyle. Okay.
I wrote that.
Yeah,
right.
that won't be much of a game. Farragut should roll them.
And then Bearden at Fulton. That's a one team on the way up and another team on the down. Hardin Valley is hosting.
Catholic? Is it Catholic?
No.
Or Carter? No.
What did I write there?
Clinton? No.
That is some scribble. I'll have to go back.
It's a C. Starts with a C, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'll have to go back and.
We'll look that up.
Yeah, and it's Seymour at Heritage. That's another cross. Pretty much, right down the road, just about as close as William Blount and Heritage are to each other. Is Seymour and Heritage.
And I think an opportunity for Heritage to get another win, Robbie.
Yep, they had Central on the ropes last week, leading 38-20. I believe it was 38-20. Yeah, and then they gave up 22 unanswered to lose 42-38 to slow the momentum of the Mountaineers. So Powell at Halls will be the other game, and Greenback at Loudon are the teams to wrap it up. So that'll do it for the area update. On the flip side, we'll come back with Stats with Stan and hear the keys to the game from Coach Robert Reeves. We'll take a 2-minute break here on the Gov Nation Network. You're listening on AM 1470. All right, we're back here. We got about 9 minutes before kickoff, as they just did the homecoming here for the Smoky Bears, as they've a beautiful campus and a beautiful football weather stand. It's like we're tucked here in a little valley. You got mountains and a hillside beside us, and way better since they went to the turf than that old Crown field they used to have that we grew up on.
Well, sometimes we could stand on the sideline and all you could see was your head on the other side.
Yeah.
That's how.
So, all right, Stats with Stan brought to you by Realty Resource, your full-service real estate company. Check them out today. Stan, let's talk about season cumulative stats. It's not great.
No, there's a couple of bright spots, though, Robbie, in there.
Let's talk about those.
I think the rushing is a lot better this year. William Blount averaging right at 100 yards a game, Robbie, rushing, and it was, they maybe only had one game last year. They had 100 yards rushing all year. One of the other things I'm very impressed with is William Blount has only been penalized through 5 games for 96 yards.
You think we may be one of the least penalized teams in the country?
It might possibly be, Robbie. I don't know, but that's pretty amazing right there. 15 penalties in 5 games, so only averaging 3 penalties per game are the Governors. Of course, we move over to the individual stats. On the ground, Hunter Ogle, even though he's out for the year, is the leading rusher with 143 yards. 142, though, for T.J. Pierce, who's far behind him. And then Aiden Klein, the freshman, has 124. Of course, Brett Cortez is the quarterback. He's thrown for close to 300 yards, 1 touchdown, but 6 interceptions. And leading receiver is Garrett Clark for William Blount thus far this season. And he has a touchdown reception as well. So those are your stats right there for Stats with Stan, brought to you by Realty Resource Systems, your full-service real estate company. Robbie?
All right, Stan. Looks like we're going to take it down to the field for tonight's playing of the national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Sevier County High School Marching Band and the Sevier County High School Choir.
All right, we're back here with the pregame show brought to you by Heartland Roofing. Stan, we didn't get our interview with Coach Robert Reeves, but we did get a chance to get reads from Coach Reeves. They're brought to you by Twofold Mold. Give Travis a call at 617-0708. Number 1, we need to use our athletes in space. So it looks, by the sound of that, it looks like they're going to go back to the spread, a little more spread, I believe, offense that they tried to run weeks 2 and 3. Number 2, they need to create some turnovers. I know we got an interception against Clinton. I don't know if you have turnovers on there.
I have 3 interceptions that we've had this year total, and then I think we have 1 or 2 fumble recoveries.
Okay, and there's been a lot on the ground.
Yeah, there's been a lot of opportunities. We had one last week, I'm pretty sure, and then I think we had one other one. I've taken it off that screen, so.
With that sun right now glaring down on the captains, I can't hardly make out the numbers for William Blount. I believe I see Cortez, maybe, or Pierce on the right. But number 3 right there just went off the screen. It was stop the run. That's a little different. You know, they've been pass heavy the last few years, Stan. Number 3 on there, Carter, they said stop the run.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Yeah. I don't know, really.
The last few years, they've been a pass-heavy team.
They have been a predominantly passing offense,
so it looks like they
maybe something a little different this year.
And number 4, high offensive efficiency. So, got to be efficient when you have the ball. Put points on the board when you get a chance. Down in the red zone, I think is where he's trying to capitalize on those. Once again, that's Reeves Reads, brought to you by Travis Reeves and Twofold Mold. That's a tongue twister there. Give him a call at 617-08708. So we got the coin toss in the air. We'll keep it here for that before we come back. Take one more break, then come back with a kickoff, and then we'll have the starters brought to you by Genera. As Sevier County comes onto the field, as you see our field shot, as William Blount in white tonight with brown pants. Sevier County with purple tops, white pants. William Blount will call it in the air. They've called it, and it looks like William Blount has won the toss. And they did want the ball, I do know that. So we'll get to see the offense first. We'll take a 60-second break, come back with the opening kickoff here from Sevier County High School. You're watching on Gov Nation Network and listening on the Voice of Champions, AM 1470. All right, we're set for the Anywhere Movers kickoff. Give Alvin a call at 865-235-4108. I talked to Alvin today, and he's got a lot of out-of-town jobs lined up, so if you're looking to move, you may need to call him ahead of time. He's going to Vancouver next month,
wow.
Stan.
That's a ways.
So it looks like Madison will do the kicking, a sophomore kicker for the Bears, and he puts it in. Oh, he takes it at the 1. It's going to be Randy Reek getting tackled at the 12 or 13-yard line.
Yeah, probably should have just let that one go out of the back of the end zone. He didn't look like he knew for sure whether or not he was going there.
So William Blount will set up at the 13-yard line right there, 1st and 10.
Yeah.
On their first.
You know, in football, in high school, the ball has to cross the plane.
Right. His foot was back there, but the ball didn't.
Never crossed.
But he could have let it go in.
Here's a handoff up the middle to Pierce. He's going nowhere.
It looked like a good opening hole at first, Robbie. Then it closed really quick.
Yeah, Sevier County did a really good job of closing that gap.
Swarming to the ball where the Bears. Brings up 2nd down and 10. When we get set, they're going pretty fast. We'll try to get the starters tonight. Here's a high snap. Drop the ball. Pierce will pick it up and get hit hard back at the 6 for a big loss. So here's your offensive starters tonight. It'll be quarterback Brett Cortez, wide receivers Ellis, fullback will be Brooks, running back will be Pierce, lineman will be Ammons, Hatcher, Garrett, Inslee, Dial, Flores will be the tight end, and another wideout will be Landon Rich. 3rd down and a mile. Handoff up the middle. Pierce going
Not
to
able
lose
to get
two
to the line
more.
of scrimmage.
Yep. So back to the 4. So it'll be a quick 3 and out. 1 minute off the clock, and William Blount's punting from their own end zone. So Sevier County will get the ball in good field position.
3 plays, -9.
Got to be a good snap here. Don't want anything high. I know we've had consistently been a little high.
Flores will toe the back of the end zone, so he's just got to get it and go. He does the rugby-style kick.
Yeah, they've got just about everybody on the line.
As the return man stands at the 40-yard line of the Govs. It's a low line driving kick, end over end, going to hit at the 30, bounce forward, and right there, it'll be down to about the 37-yard line. So not the worst kick, and
33
with no return. That's where the Smoky Bears will take over. And they've got a new quarterback this year. And it'll be Christian Hoffman, number 12. He's a 6'3", 200-pound quarterback, junior. He'll come out. Looks like a pistol set. He'll take it. Play action fake. Going in deep. He sees something on film. They got us beat, and he throws it over the top. We were actually in decent coverage, Stan. Better than what we have been.
Yeah, it didn't really open up until the very end, but it was over his head at that point.
As he was looking for number 2, I believe Ellis. Or no, it was actually 6. Hedrick was the intended receiver. Bring up 2nd and 10 for the Bears. Tailback will be number 13, Bryson Lane, senior. Handoff, running left. A little bit of a hole. He squirts through, still on his feet, spinning down for a first down inside the 30, down to the 26-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Bears. First down this game will be brought to you by C&D Tire, your no-problem tire dealer on 411 South.
So 11 yards for Lane on his first carry. Sets up 1st and 10 at the 26.
Cutting there, back in the hole, running into blockers, but getting good yardage on first down to the 20. You'll give him 6. So just nothing fancy. In key number 3, Stan, what was it?
Stop the run.
You got to stop the run. So two running plays, and they've got 17 yards. 9:09 left here. Opening quarter, William Blount with a 3 and out. Sevier County working on their first drive right on the 20-yard line. 2nd down and 4. Split tailbacks. He'll hand it to Lane, running right. Actually, it's number 3 instead of 13. He gets the corner. He's got the 5, the 4, the 3, the 2-1, but they are going to call a penalty. It was a touchdown, but it looks like T.J. Pierce was being held.
Yeah, I think he hurt his hand, too. He's making his way to the sideline.
They'll call a hold at the 15-yard line, right on the edge, right where the nice cut, as Pate made a nice cut up. But they call a hold. It'll bring it back and negate the first touchdown of the game for the Bears. So from the spot, it'll take it back to the 25. It'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Looks like Eli Walker checks in on defense.
So number 3 is Malachi Pate. He's a junior, and he looked to have some speed there. Lane and Pate split tailbacks here. It'll be a handoff. Lane running left. William Blount's there. Walker, can he get him? He does. Good tackle by Walker on the edge at the 21-yard line. So only a gain of 4.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to get that corner. He's going to outrun Walker. Walker did a good job robbing it, so it really held him to like a 4-yard gain. So it brings up 3rd down and about 5 here. So for the
they call us timeout for something.
For the Bears.
Did Lane get hurt?
Might be equipment violation. I don't know. I think maybe equipment.
So Lane did have to come out for something. Now they'll reset the timer. So 3rd down and 5 at the 21. He's got 3 receivers. Well, 2 receivers at the top with an H-back. It'll be a dive to number 43. Big hole over there, getting a first down inside. Oh, he fumbled. Oh, it was late. He was already down. Yep.
Yeah.
The ball come out, but he was definitely down. So that'll be another C&D Tire first down at the 11. They can still get another first down at the 1. Here's your Heartland Roofing replay. As number 43 that time, Stan, was the tailback, Garrett Hawkins, a senior. He looked like the bruiser.
Yeah, he was a fullback there. I mean, they call it the tailback position, but
he's still in there.
if he was in a traditional two-back set, he would be the fullback.
It's probably him again right here. 2 receivers right, 2 left. It'll be a handoff, running left. There he goes,
open.
Big hole, and now he cuts out. Touchdown, Smoky Bears, untouched for 11 yards.
Yeah, a whole lot of room on that left side. Sidestepped once and then walked his way in.
Got to stop the run. They were 0 for 1 passing. The rest of it came on the ground. 7:30 left, opening quarter. Smoky Bears strike first. Extra point. They're actually going to go for 2. Jet sweep here. William in the pass. Got it.
Wow.
2-point conversion is good. There's a little trickeration there. Weren't prepared for that. And it's 8-0 actually, Smoky Bears. We'll take a 60-second break. Come back here after the Magnum 1 scoring drive on the Gov Nation Network. All right, we're set for the kickoff. It's a pooch this time. Madison will kick it, and Reed will scoop it at the 20 and get blasted. Wow, my goodness.
Yeah, he got hit hard there, knocked him back. He was stumbling whenever he came down. Better starting field position, though. 20-yard
The Smoky
line.
Bears a little ticked off, Stan.
Yeah.
That 49-0 beatdown they took last week.
Yeah.
They're coming out hitting.
Yeah, they're going to try to do that same thing, I think, to the Governors. As Flores is late getting off. Now they got him off.
Flores will freeze them, try to get them to jump. Cortez. Flores runs off the field. Pierce is back. Is that Pierce back in? I think it is.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Oh, high
snap. Now Pierce gets a good hole there. Well, shut down quickly, though, but he is turning his feet for about 5.
Yeah, actually 6. Got it all the way across the 26, so actually moving it back to 25 now. So 5 yards.
It wasn't much. The snap is a little high and fast, and Cortez isn't getting it cleanly so far on 3 of the snaps.
Yeah, that was just TJ turning his legs. Excuse me. Oh, my goodness.
We're not set. That's illegal shift. What in the world is going on? Well, he's checking to the line of scrimmage, and he snapped the ball.
Well, and it's a 3-yard loss, so I think they'll decline it.
Yeah, I would.
Maybe closer to.
So we went from slow down offense now to a NASCAR offense. I like the NASCAR going fast, but if the center doesn't know what's going on, the team's got to be on the same page. They will decline, Stan. You're right. So bring up 3rd down and 8.
To 7. They actually moved it back up to 23. So.
Okay. So 3rd and 7. 0 for 1 so far tonight on 3rd downs are the Govs. 6 minutes left here, opening quarter, trailing 8-0. Cortez rolls right. He will throw it. He's got Clark. Clark stopped running.
Goodness.
No, I think Clark just stopped running, but now it's intercepted. Back at the 40, and that's number 6, I believe, Hedrick. So it kind of be like a punt, but still, Clark quit running on that route. I'm not going to.
Yeah, he had inside position, and he
stopped
down.
and tried to do a jump ball instead of just continuing to run. So you could have, you can help your quarterback out there a little bit.
It looked like a bad read from an outfielder out there.
So, all right. Smoky Bears come out, pistol set, Lane back in at tailback. That's a play action, misdirection play. He's going man deep. Number 10 is wide open. That's Akers. He catches at the 25, gets inside the 15, down around the 14-yard line. Big play is a little misdirection, a little eye candy stand, as you call it. Went flowing everything to the left. Throwback guy coming, dragging a little backside post. And it'll be another C&D Tire first down for the Smoky Bears. Their first connection of the night through the air. Actually, it's a new quarterback. I believe that was Mason Ellis. Here's Ellis keeping it. He'll keep it down to the 10 and close to the goal line as he's out of bounds at the 3. It'll be first down and goal now as another C&D Tire first down. Yep, they'll keep Ellis in at quarterback. They get a little, William Blount's running somebody off late. Handoff up the middle. 12 men on the field for William Blount.
Don't think he got in. I think he's just short as Hawkins. But it's probably going to be.
So why would that not be offsides if that's illegal substitution, Stan? He's clearly running on the Sevier County's backfield when he ran off the field. So it should be a dead ball. I'm kind of confused there. I think Sevier County will just replay the down here. Yeah. First and goal from the 2.
Yeah, it's first down again. So.
Same formation. They'll probably give it again to Hawkins. Or Ellis will keep it himself.
Goal line pistol formation.
It'll be a handoff. Hawkins not in.
Oh, it looks like he's short unless that second effort got him in.
Maybe. They're going to look at it. Oh, he's marking him down at the half-yard line.
Wow.
It'll be second and goal.
Yeah, I think he jumped a little too early there.
We saw what happened last Sunday when Lamar Jackson got tackled on the half-yard line and fumbled the next play. You never know. Might be able to get a fumble here. Ellis takes it. Hands to Hawkins. No, he keeps it himself. He'll throw it out to the flat. A caught. Touchdown. That's number 21, Costner, the sophomore tight end, getting a touchdown. It's 14-0 Smoky Bears. Extra point pending. Swinging gate formation again. They'll do it again. Quarterback this time will throw a jump pass, and there's 3 guys there, but
it goes in between all 3 of them.
All of them. 16-0 Bears. Making a mockery of our special teams right now. So we will take a 60-second break. All right, there's the Anywhere Movers kickoff. Going to be returned this time by Blake Holloway. Best starting field position up to the 30-yard line as they pooch it again. So 4:27 stand. Offense has no first downs.
No first downs.
And Sevier County's moved it down the field twice. One 60-yard drive and one 40-yard drive. And short work of it. Split tailbacks. Here's Darius Brooks running right. Needs to cut it up. He will get about 2, maybe 1.
Yeah, it looks like they're just going to give him 1 there. Make it 2nd and 9.
So Lane on the tackle. Looks like Sevier County plays a lot of guys both ways, Stan.
Yep.
As you see Ellis, Lane, Hawkins, they're all. Here's a handoff. Brooks ahead, straight ahead, getting good yardage up to the 35. So it brings up 3rd and manageable with 3rd and 5.
That's what this offense needs, something they can actually get a first down on.
I really feel like our best option is when Cortez rolls out and he can run.
Yep. Haven't seen him run a whole lot with it, but he has had room at times.
Here's a handoff to Klein, running left. The freshman running wide. Can he turn the corner? He can.
No.
He's knocked down short. We'll see what the coach's decision of the first big decision. They're going to punt, looks like.
You'd like to see them got a little bit of positive right there, Robbie. And they could have, maybe if it was 4th and 2 or 3, they could possibly go. But it's going to be hard for them to pick up 5 yards.
Yep. 3 minutes left as Flores stands at his 20. And Hedrick stands at his 35, expecting a short kick.
Would you have a fake punt in your repertoire?
It don't look like it. He could actually run. Oh, good kick. He actually had that whole side over there that time. He hit Sevier County. They pick it up, though, and he's got the edge, and that's number 6, Hedrick.
Nice tackle.
Yep. Good job right there. It's hard for us to see. Number 20, Crumpton, gets a tackle. As our cameraman, Brad, zooms in great there, Stan.
Yeah.
We're going to use his camera work tonight for our eyes on our monitor.
I got him 35 yards on that, but a 14-yard return.
Yeah. But it looked like it did. May have hit a Smoky Bear and wisely picked up there by Hedrick. But that time right there, if that one guy gets the edge, you go past him, there was nobody on that side over there. Here's a handoff to number 3 this time. He's not going to get the edge this time, and Crumpton brings him down for a gain of 3.
Yeah, good job moving the entire team that way. Making the tackle after a short gain.
Second down and 7.
Second down and 7, as we'll bring Ellis in. Maybe they just rotate quarterbacks or he's the Wildcat. Here's Ellis rolling left. William Blount's there. Oh, my Lord. They sold out on a blitz, corner blitz. They threw the perfect play. Pate's got it down inside the 40 to the 35. Nice little play action, then a flip out to him. William Blount's blitz couldn't get there in time.
Yeah, so far, a whole lot of rolling out.
Yeah, that's another C&D Tire first down for the Bears. Finally get some football temperature. It'll be 80 degrees tomorrow, Stan, when the Gators get to Knoxville at 3:30.
Wow.
Despite the spread, I'm still worried about that game.
Hawkins takes it straight up. Tackled. Oh, he stiff-armed a guy straight into the ground, and another one. And gets 15 yards before he steps out of bounds, but there is a laundry on the floor.
Yeah, around the 30-yard line. I don't know. Could that be a face man?
He stiff-armed somebody straight to the ground. I don't know what this call is.
Blocking the back.
Blocking the back. I think 63 might have blocked in the back. That's the only thing I could see over there.
That's a hard run, though.
But, man, my goodness. Not sure who he stiff-armed.
It's looking like prime Leonard Fournette in college.
So a replay first down back at the 40. 1:23 as they reset the chains and the clock will roll. Ellis still in at quarterback. Is not sure what's going on with Hoffman, if they rotate or what, but we haven't seen much film on Sevier County. Traditional spread set here, single set tailback. Stroke, whoa, he pump faked it. Now he's going to take off and run as Ellis getting through traffic. He's got the edge, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, cuts it up at the 10, down to the 5-yard line. It'll be a first and goal for the Bears on a big run of 35 yards for the quarterback.
Yeah, very hard run right there. Ran out of room and bounced it outside and was able to get 20 more yards.
I think, Robbie, he was going to throw it over there, and it was all
the route.
They jumped the route, so he just pulled it down and ran the other way.
And then we couldn't tackle him.
Nope.
Been a poor tackling team all year. Things that we've got to get better at.
This could be the last play of the quarter, or they could score here too on the 5-yard line.
Yep.
as we're under.
It'll be Pate taking it, cutting in the hole. Touchdown, Malachi Pate. It's 22-0, Bears. As we'll run on the special teams, you know, see if we're prepared for the swinging gate this time.
It looks like they're going for a traditional.
Looks like it'll just be a regular extra point. Oh, we're not prepared as we run another player on. Oh, Lord. Extra point looks up. It's a little left, but it is inside. It's good. It's 23-0. Short break on the Gov Nation Network and AM 1470. All right. Anywhere Movers kickoff, give Alvin a call, 865-235-4108. All your moving needs. It's been a busy man, has Madison. Taylor Madison, sophomore kicker. Kicks this one good. And, down to the one by Klein. He'll take it. Running left, got a hole over here. He'll cut it back and get decent yardage back to the 25-yard line. It's a good return by the freshman.
Robbie, I like to see that because he actually had some speed coming up through there and feels like he has opportunity to break it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he makes a big cut right there. Gets break. He's got the speed to house them. We've seen that in the junior varsity. So that's the end of the quarter. We'll take a 60-second break and come back with the opening drive of the second quarter for the Govs. There's a quick break as William Blount takes a handoff up the middle. Not quite a full timeout. As I think the referees are like us. They're wanting a short paycheck night. I don't know who controls that.
Started from here. It keeps getting jammed up. Start of the quarter. What does he want on it? What do you want on it?
Referees are going to talk it over and see how much time. Should be about 15 seconds probably.
Yeah, I'd say it'll be about 11:45.
Okay, it's running now. We got it running.
All right, they're going to take 5 seconds off and get ready to start
They'll
it.
start it on the here.
Second down and 10 is no gain for the Govs on first down. Stan, did you even get the number?
I think that Cortez kept
Cortez
that.
kept
yeah.
it. Okay, Cortez on a straight drop. High pass, intercept. No, it ain't.
Just dropped it. Just missed.
Threw it a little behind Walker, the intended receiver. That one would have been on Brett. The other one, I'm not putting on Brett as much.
No.
But that one definitely looked like he could have led him a little bit. All right, 3rd down and 10. Still looking for a first down. Straight drop. Cortez in the pocket. Flush now. He'll float. He's got a receiver. Deflected 3 times. Now it's intercepted by Pate at the 42. And he'll be tackled immediately there at the 38. After the deflection, not much on the return, but that ball probably hit about 3 people. I'm not sure if we got the replay. Here's your Heartland Roofing replay. As you see, Cortez just tries to fit it in there and make a play for his team. Unfortunately, couldn't quite get it there. Deflected by a receiver, or Sevier County, then off the shoulder pad of Eli, and then into the hands of Malachi Pate. Sevier County will set up shop at the 36-yard line, already leading 23-0.
Yeah, they haven't had to go downfield a whole lot this game so far.
Looks like Hoffman might be back in.
Yes,
now.
he is. Hoffman back in. Play action Hoffman. He's going to throw the wheel route maybe. He's going to chuck it as far as he can. William Blount's there. Turn around. Well, he did.
They're going
to call pass interference. It looked like 2 guys were fighting for the ball. The ball was underthrown. I guess the receiver came back.
Yeah, it's the only thing.
We can get a replay if need be.
You don't really see that call very often.
No,
but it's going to
really, I agree with you, Rob. It just looked like 2 guys.
Oh, they called it offense. Okay.
It's okay.
Okay. It'll be 1st and 25. So, yeah, William was in good coverage, but I still, like I say, I think both guys were just trying to get position.
Yeah, it might have been a slight tug or something that we couldn't see from up here by the receiver.
Yeah,
but it probably was a good play because it looked like the second guy off the deflection almost had a chance to get an interception for William Blount. So that was a shot play after the turnover. Hoffman.
I think if he threw it earlier, Robbie, he had him.
Might have had it.
Yeah, he had him right early.
I know the wheel route was covered up from Pate coming out of the backfield. It's Lane. It'll be a handoff. Lane William Blount's got a chance. Couldn't make the Hatcher. Hatcher had a chance in the backfield. He's going to get most of the penalty yardage back. He's going to get 14 or 13. I think 13 of it.
It's going to make it 2nd and 12.
Down to the 38-yard line. We'll call it 2nd and 12. And he did stay in bounds, so the clock continues to tick.
So it brings up 2nd and 12 after it was 1st and 25. So, as Robbie said, got 13 of the 15 back on the penalty. So Sevier County pretty much do what they want at will.
Here's a swing pass, going to be caught by Lane at the 40. And nice tackle, open field tackle right there.
Who was that?
54. That was number 54, Tristan Query, sophomore, getting out there for no gain on the swing pass.
Nice job by the Governors right there. So it brings up, I think, maybe the first 3rd down. The 3rd down situation for the Smoky Bears, and it's 3rd and 12.
I think they're 1 for 1 on 3rd downs. 3 receivers right, 1 at the top. He's looking to his left. And blitzed by Pierce. Pierce will get him down. Big loss back past midfield. They actually will give forward progress at midfield. So a big loss of about 13 yards there. Here's your Heartland Roofing replay as Hoffman didn't pick up the blitz in time and Pierce held on tightly.
They're going to force a punt.
Yeah, force a punt. This will be the 3rd time somebody's punted to William Blount this year in the first half.
Oh, yeah, in the first half, yeah. And only the 6th, Robbie, in 6 games.
The 6th punt. We have
forced.
I can't tell. I think it's Garrett Clark back standing at his 10. It's a good snap low. He dropped it, though. Now he gets it away. Spiraling kick going to hit at the 20, take a bounce. Down inside the 10 now at the 8. And going to go dead at the 5, it looks like.
Punt.
4.
Maybe the 4, so great punt right there by Joe Grubb, junior kicker. Has not much of a rush as he dropped the ball, then picked it up and bombed it. So a 46-yard punt, no return.
Another really long field for the Govs.
Long field. Like to get some points. Like, as I just got a text from Carter, he said, have we scored in the first Someone asked if we scored in the first quarter. I don't think we have.
No, I don't believe so this year.
I'm trying to think.
There's 2 games we haven't even scored.
So Heritage and Jeff County, right, would be. Here's a handoff. Pierce.
No,
not much. That was a power eye set that time. Going to get back to the line of scrimmage for no gain.
Yeah, he just had to fight to get to the line of scrimmage, Robbie. I'll look that up on those court games, but.
Yeah, that's an interesting stat. I'm trying to. I know we didn't score Clinton. I know we didn't score last week. Heritage game, I don't remember us scoring early. I feel like we scored right before halftime against Heritage.
You were correct. You were correct there. Jeff County.
So no points in the first quarter. Here's a rollout for Cortez. He's got to chuck it, throw it in. Good move because there's nobody. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 Sevier County defenders and 2 wide receivers running a route for William Blount. Nothing open.
Big thing right here is you don't want to lose yards.
3rd and 10. Cortez under center. Handoff. Pierce gets a good hole over there, gets some good yardage up to the 10. They'll mark him at the 10. So a pickup of 6. It'll be a punting situation for the Governors.
Yep, they're going to run them on.
4th and 4 from our own 10. So got the stop, but couldn't do nothing with it after Sevier County pinned us deep. And Hedrick will stand around the 40-yard line to return this punt from Flores. Watch the edge over here again if they retreat again, Stan. The way he rugby styles kick. Once the guy comes off the edge, see right there?
Yep.
It's wide open. But a low line driving kick going to be down by William Blount at the 47-yard line, 46-yard line. That's where the Bears will take over. So 36, no return. But yeah, if you see that one guy, you get that one guy off the edge, then there's nobody on this side over here. So I see it, you see it, Carter sees it. We don't matter though.
No.
Let's see who's in there, Robbie. It looks like it's back to Ellis as quarterbacking.
Yep, Ellis and Hawkins. Trips to the top, single receiver. It's going to be a straight go here by Ellis. Quarterback keeper, running left, getting inside the 40, down to the 35, lowers his head, stays in bounds. Gets a first down at the 34-yard line. Second quarter first downs tonight are going to be brought to you by Blount Partnership, bringing business and education together.
And I can see why in Reeves-Reeds he addressed stopping the run because they have been run heavy this year.
Yes. They are. Ellis in the pistol. He'll hand to Hawkins straight ahead. Plows over and just drags Garrett, Holden Garrett, along for about 4 yards.
Yeah.
Looked like me in Pee Wee football.
Which end?
Running the ball.
Oh, come on, Carter.
No, I'm telling you.
You're the guy getting drugged.
No.
Giving you a hard time. Second down and 6.
Pretty good.
I had a good Pee Wee career myself.
Not hard, really.
Trips bunched here to the left with Hawkins left. It'll be a straight pass over here to Hedrick. He'll get the first down yardage down near the 20. Actually, it'll be the 21, but it'll be enough for another Blount Partnership first down for the Bears with 6 minutes. They'll stop the clock for 1/2 a second and then roll it again.
It's really been systematic for the Bears tonight. Gradually moving the ball downfield.
Sorry for the laughter. Here he is. Straight drop, fade pattern, one-on-one coverage. Off his shoulder pads as it was queued up. His intended receiver was Akers right there. Here's your Heartland Roofing replay. As you see Ellis take the shot play right there, perfect spot, back in the end zone, but he doinked right off his shoulder pad. And
it looked like it hit him in the face mask.
5:27 left here in the first half. William Blount still with no first down, Stan, right?
Nope.
So last week I think we had 1 in the first half.
We did. You're right.
So the struggle is real. Hard times, but here's a bad busted play. William Blount's got a chance for a big sack, and they don't get it. It might end up into a big gainer.
He got a first down out of it.
2 guys ran into each other, and then
almost 3 guys, really.
Yeah, Ellis just pulled the ball down. As a Blount partnership, first down and goal now at the 10-yard line.
We've had a few plays like that this year that we just looked like we got them for a loss, and they turned it into a first down.
Yeah, one of them ended up on Sports Center, I heard.
Yeah. They used the wrong stream, though. Weren't using ours.
That's the 10th first down for the Bears.
Split tailbacks. It's Hawkins and Lane. Lane will get it running left. William Blount's there this time. It's Crumpton with the tackle after a gain of 3. So, Stan, the good thing is we got a lot of freshmen and sophomore out there playing. It's just going to be some hard times right now to get the program back up to where it needs to be.
Yeah, you're exactly right. As much as you can say about that. So, just got to keep working at it.
Single set tailback is Hawkins. H-back is Pate. Ellis in the gun. Rolls to the right. Blitz coming. Pierce will come up. Throw back and touchdown. Number 14, I believe. I can't see. Is that 40? Yes. That is Sladen Hickman. Stan.
Adios.
Tonight's adios brought to you by Heartland Roofing. There's where we'll be in the mercy rule if we don't score any more points in the second half, as the score will be 30-0 if they make this extra point. So what the Bears did, Stan, they went with an interesting strategy with those 2-point conversions.
Yeah.
You didn't have to score 5 times. You only had to score 4.
Oh, that's true. That's a good – maybe that's what they were thinking.
Extra. Oh, no, he missed it. Mercy rule not into effect. We'll take a short break here on the Gov Nation Network. All right, we're back here for the Anywhere Movers kickoff. 865-235-4118. Low line driving kick. Klein will scoop it at the 10. Running to his left. Cuts it up, now cuts it back at the 30, 35, 37, up close to the 40. Good return by Aiden Klein, the freshman, doing his work in the hole there. Here's your Heartland Roofing replay. He's got good vision, Stan, for a 15-year-old.
Exactly. So.
All right, 4-11. Need some points. Although Stan is already adiosis, I'm believing in some points here to end the half. Darius will be the tailback as he'll roll out. Stop pattern, going to be caught by Rich.
I believe we're going to not make a first down.
It's 2nd and 1. Almost a first down. He's got to get just to the 49. He's at the 48.5. Well, look where he's marked the ball. He's moved it back a full yard.
So the 48.
We're trying to get a first down, sir.
Bad snap, but
Cortez throws it, got a wide open receiver, it goes through his hand. That was Rich on the other side this time.
Not necessarily a terrible throw, but it's catchable. Yeah.
All right, 3rd down and 1. Got a chance to get a first down here. It'll be Brooks as the tailback. Cortez will come up. Check the alignment. Should be Well, blitz, double A gap blitz by the Bears. They'll throw it back. They'll step back now with 10 seconds on the play clock. He'll flip Darius to the other side. Here's a handoff. Cortez will keep it. He'll get the first down and out of bounds. Nice run there by Brett. Down to the 45-yard line into the Smoky Bass territory at the 46. There is your first down of the night for the Governors. It comes with 3:31 left in the second quarter. It's brought to you by Blount Partnership. All right, now we got to concentrate, get another one, try to get some points. Coach Claybo sending in a new play. He'll send it down to the field, and Blake St. Clair will call it in. Cortez. He's got a man in the middle of the field. Now he's going to come over here and got room to run at the 35-40. I'm saying now down to the 30. Oh, he's hit late. That's a way penalty. There he took a second to throw it.
We'll give
he
us
couldn't get it out.
More.
Oh, he was okay.
He couldn't get it out of his pants. The referee.
So that's going to be a first down and then another first down by the penalty.
That was an easy call right there for.
Replay didn't work, but we did get it.
So yeah, he gets 11 on the carry and then 15 more on the penalty. So maybe into field goal range, if anything, Stan. As I was told, the kicker was good from 42.
Fourth penalty against Sevier County for 50 yards. So
2 receivers left. H-back and the tailback is Brooks. Cortez flows to his left. Throw the flat. There it is. Get upfield and out of bounds. Nice throw and catch to Rich after a gain of 6 or 7. They're backing way off over there, Stan. When Cortez rolls to the left, number 6, Hedrick, is backing way off. See if he makes an adjustment here.
I've noticed Brooks is also being kind of used as a lead blocker right there in case he does decide.
Here's a handout. No play action. Slant pattern bridge down to the 2, almost into the end zone.
Looks like we're going to have roughing the passer.
So it'll be another half-a-yard penalty, though. As Hedrick tried to get there, and you don't want to get hit by Hedrick. So that's another first down, Stan. We've picked up 4 now on this drive.
That was Rich again. That's his receiver tonight, isn't it?
Yeah. So with just under 3 minutes to go, the Govs down on the goal line. See what Coach Claybo draws up here. I'm trying to listen to him. He's in the room across from us. Should be a handoff. I think it's a dive play to Pierce. It could be a quarterback sneak. It is a sneak. Cortez doesn't get in. He's down at the half-yard line. Didn't look comfortable doing that, though, did he, Stan?
No. If you're not used to doing that.
But he did gain half a yard, so maybe do it again. You get another half yard, you're in the end zone. Maybe get your fullback a little closer and get a push. Same play, maybe. He's got it, and he's in. Brett Cortez on the quarterback sneaker puts us into the end zone. Touchdown Govs on the Magna 1 scoring play, and much needed drive. It started with a great return by Klein out to the 40, and then 61 yards later, the Govs are into pay dirt.
They're going to go for 2, I think, right here, Robbie.
They will go for 2.
I like that call.
Yeah, everybody up here likes that. We haven't seen the quarterback sneak this year. We've had a lot of short yardage plays and haven't had success. It's 29-6 now with 2:25 left.
They may have to call timeout, though.
Yeah, 5 on the play clock. You got plenty of timeouts, Chad.
So they're going to use it. They're going to burn one right here.
They'll call one, and we'll take it with them. This timeout is going to be brought to you by East Tennessee Insurers, your independent insurance agency. We'll take a 30-second break. All right, at halftime, we'll have stats with Stan, some scores from around the area. Don't forget college picks. Here's Cortez in the gun, brings Walker in motion. Walker will be beside him.
That'll be a false start. Guy on the left side moved. I don't know who that is. Garrett, I think.
So that's not good.
I think I go ahead and kick it right here.
Yeah, at this point.
You only really need 1 2-point conversion.
Sounds like they're still probably going to go for it.
Something to work on. I'm not sure.
Because they missed the extra point, so. But I think they're going to keep the offense out there.
Yeah, it's just low percentage now. You know what I'm saying?
8 yards. No, they're going to kick. They're kicking.
No, they're not.
No, they're not either. Oh.
Cortez, 2 receivers right. He's got a tight end as Flores over here on the right with Holden Garrett as the H-back. Cortez, straight drop, looks to his right now. Still in the pocket. He could run. Now they're going to get it. Can he get to the corner? He'll cut it up. No, he can't. Nice tackle there. He gets 5, but he needed 7. The extra point is no good. And that will be a score now, 29-6. Smoky Bears still lead by 23. We'll take a 60-second break and come back with the kickoff. Still plenty of time here in the second quarter.
Why do we always have too many on?
All right, we'll see which way we'll go with this 3-headed kicking scheme we have here. It will be the ball falling off the tee. Sometimes you just can't make it up, guys. He was literally about to kick the ball. I think that actually might have been a good, like, you might have a chance to get an onside kick if the ball's laying on the ground like that. Didn't they used to put it up against a yeah. All right. It will be an onside kick. Going to be fielded by number 14. Nice job there.
Yeah, just falling on it.
Who just caught the touchdown. That is Sladen Hickman. So good job by Sladen on the recovery. All you need now is another stop and get the ball back and go on a little drive. All right, handoff running. Nope, play action. This time Ellis is going to chuck it deep, and he finds a receiver. It's Pate getting 15 yards down to the 35.
Yeah, ball was a little high. Used his athleticism to get up there and catch that ball.
That's another Blount partnership first down for the Bears.
Clock ticks down, 2 minutes.
Straight drop. Ellis going to fire it to the right side flats. It's going to be caught by a new receiver this time is Judd Costner, actually the guy who caught the 2-point conversion.
Got right at the 10 yards, so another first down.
So that's another C&D or Blount partnership first down. So this clock stops with 1:44 here. There's Pate's going to catch it, make a move, and make a man miss. Touchdown, Malachi Pate.
46 seconds is all it took him, Ronnie. To go 51 yards.
So, yes, it don't take much. Extra point pending. We'll put the lead up to 30 if he can make it this time, as he missed the last one, did Madison. I think he's a little tired from all those kickoffs.
I saw him over here at the sock net after he missed that one, kicking a whole bunch into it.
That's a good snap. That's a good hold. That's a good kick. It's now 36-6. We'll take a 30-second break. Come back with a kickoff. All right, we got 2 timeouts left, 1:36. Here's your anywhere movers pooch kick this time. Nobody over there. Ball hits the ground. Number 17 for William scoops it up nonchalantly. And that's Aiden Telfer. Not sure he was expecting that. He was not expected to get that ball. As that's good an adjustment. Good adjustment right there.
He made it
Coach
look like
Loveday.
he'd done it multiple times.
I think Coach Loveday noticed something there in the alignment and almost could have had a chance to get that ball back, Stan.
Yeah, he certainly did. With 1:28, Robbie, let's see if William Blount tries to. That was a decent drive for them last time. See if they can at least try to do that again.
And they're protecting Brett better than most of the. Here's a little flat pass caught by Walker. Probably need to get out of bounds, but he does get the first down, so it'll stop. No, let's see.
Yeah, he got it.
He got out of bounds, I guess, by that signal by the referee. He didn't do the roll it and then stop. So it'll stop the clock, first down. Oh, he didn't give the right signal, but
yeah,
I didn't think he got out of bounds.
He didn't get out of bounds.
So first down and 10. That's a Blount partnership, first down at midfield. Cortez looks to his right. He's got a man over here. It's going to be Rich. Rich, nope, out of bounds. Ball was overthrown. Clock will stop, 58 seconds.
Blount's done a pretty good job this second quarter of moving the ball.
Yeah, second quarter been way better than the first. Kind of like that team that plays over there at 3:30 tomorrow, Carter. Their first quarter last year was bomb. This year, not so good. Their second quarter this year has been very good.
Yeah, spread at 10.5.
If they can come out and get a first quarter rolling, that game could be over before halftime.
Yeah. We do a point of making Florida's quarterback look like a Heisman candidate, though. So.
Not according to Scott Cup. Not so fast, my friend, he said.
And we will have guest picker tonight will be the athletic director, Scott Cup. I don't think he's got the guts. I don't think he's got the guts, Stan, as we'll see this flag that came in to go illegal formation or a false start.
Wow.
Might have been the receiver.
Must have been.
I believe Rich might have moved.
Nope. They're going to say Flores had his hand down then moved. That's what I heard from the booth.
And that puts William Blount over the 100.
So that was a good call.
Yards.
Good call by the ref.
For the year, Robbie. That put him over 100 yards in penalties for the year.
Oh.
In game 6.
Six games, 100 yards in penalties.
102 to be exact.
Here's a handoff. Pierce running left, cuts it out. Can he get a man to miss? He can. He drove into the ground. Form tackle by Malachi Pate. But he does get 1 yard. Might need to use a timeout here.
Yeah, you've got 2 more, so.
I think you don't. I think you just go on now here a second. Well, I mean, not necessarily. Run another play here, but.
Oh, yeah.
I just don't think they got a play ready. 3rd and 14, Sevier County will call.
Now there's a timeout.
Sevier County will call timeout. Good call by Carter there. This timeout brought to you by, look at my sheet here, Trinity Chiropractic.
Well, they called timeout because they had 12 guys on the field.
Oh, okay.
That's why Sevier County called timeout.
So in high school, you can have 12 guys in formation?
I don't know. They ran the guy in late, and then they called timeout. So.
Okay. So where you get your Trinity Chiropractic, where you get your life forces opened up by Dr. Evan Butcher. We'll keep it here. So, yeah, I know in college and pro, if you have 12 guys in formation, it's automatic.
Well, I don't know if he is considered in formation yet. But
okay.
He was running out there.
We'll go with some scores around the area at halftime. We'll have, guest picks. Stan, we were talking about that.
Scott Cup.
Yeah, he's our guest picker today. I told we were trying to get Dolly for, our guest pickers.
Yes,
ESPN was trying to. I was going to say I could get Dolly, and they couldn't since we're up in Sevier County. But, no, we couldn't get Dolly either. So, all right, we're back here for 3rd down and 14. Cortez will take the shotgun snap, rolling to his right. He's got a receiver. He needs to dump it to Brooks. Brooks forgot to catch the ball. So now William Lowe will have to punt the ball away. Probably have to, I don't know. I'd probably punt, but I'm just thinking the time, even if you got rid of it with about 15 seconds, Sevier County only have 46 yards.
Yeah, one shot to the end zone.
But
you got to punt it.
I tell you what I like here. I would actually do, Stan, is possibly do the Flores fake. Look for a Flores fake here.
Yeah, because they're not going to expect it at this point.
Right.
Let's see if he's got any open.
I don't think the staff sees that. It is a fake. Cortez. Receiver needs to make a play.
Oh, goodness.
They ran the ball. They threw it short of the 40-yard line. The first
15
down.
seconds, just like you said.
Yep. So Sevier County has 15 seconds. Good defense there by Sevier County to know that play was there.
Thought they wouldn't be expecting it. It's just been a straight punt. But
all right, so Sevier County they got 2 timeouts, Stan?
No, they only have one left, I think.
Oh, one left?
Is it just one?
Yeah, they used one, and then they used the other one just now.
Oh, okay, yep.
All right, it's back in, Holloman back in, and he's going to throw it in the ground.
Huffman.
Huffman.
Is that right?
Hoffman with an O. Yep, Hoffman back in. I thought it was Ellis again, but it was 2 and 12 kind of get. Uh-oh. A little bit of a clock malfunction. There should be 12 or 11 seconds on the clock. Continue to roll.
9 seconds.
They're going to put 9 on the clock, Stan. So one more play probably here. William Blount's way too close. I'd be standing back I'd have a couple guys near the goal line. Because the quarterback, we saw his arm on the first play of the game. He overthrew from 45-yard line in the end zone.
Yeah, he's got
a cannon. Actually, it's Ellis back in the game now. No, it ain't.
No,
I'm sorry. It's still Hoffman.
Yeah.
Straight drop. He's going to step up in the pocket, throw it across the middle. It's going to be intercepted by Cortez. What an interception by Brett Cortez.
The receiver juggled it. No, they called that incomplete.
No, there's no way. Oh, no way.
He may have.
Let's see.
What? Yeah, it definitely hit the ground.
Okay.
But he didn't make an incomplete signal. He made
a
stop the clock signal.
Yeah. Maybe got overturned by the official on the other side.
Well, everybody's working on their game. We're working on ours. Football team's working on theirs. Timeout, William Blount.
William Blount will burn one. Why not?
This timeout will be brought to you tonight by Tim Tipton, top performing young real estate agent in the area. Give him a call at 804-7255. 30-second break on the Gov Nation Network and the Voice of Champions, AM 1470. All right, last second play here for the Bears. Leading by 30 points. A straight drop. Hoffman chucks it. William Blount is there.
Overthrown.
And it's incomplete. Your score at the half is the Smoky Bears 36, William Blount 6. We'll take a 2 or 3 minute break. Come back with Stats with Stan here from Sevier County High School. It's homecoming on the campus of the Smoky Bears. We'll take a short break.
Student leadership includes color guard captain Madison Mizzle, band captain Talon Black, and your band lieutenants Tanner Race and Rachel Jablonski, and percussion captain Zeke Unger. The William Blount Band Boosters would like to thank Mr. T's Rapid Flow Propane for their support this season, presenting their 2022 show Journey Through Darkness. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field the William Blount High School Marching Governors.
Halftime at Sevier County High School, where William Blount trails the Smoky Bears 36-6. This is Stats with Stan, brought to you by Realty Resource Systems, your full-service real estate company. Here is your first half scoring as Sevier County scored 3 touchdowns in the first half. Or the first quarter, excuse me. Hawkins had an 11-yard run, and then Lane makes a pass to Kane for a touchdown to make it 8-0 Smoky Bears. Then Costner gets a 1-yard run, a 1-yard pass from Ellis, and Ellis then makes the 2-point conversion attempt to Hawkins to make it 16-0 for favor of the Bears. They had one more before the end of the quarter with a 5-yard run from Pate. This time they attempted the PAT, made it, and it was 23-0 in favor of the Bears. Early second quarter, Hickman catches a 7-yard pass from Ellis. And that PAT was no good. It was 29-0 at that point. Blount gets their only touchdown on a Cortez 1-yard sneak. They tried to go for 2 on the run, did not make it. The run failed. It was 29-6 Bears. And then Sevier County added another one as they got a 25-yard pass from Ellis to Pate. Madison's PAT made it 36-6, and that's where we're at here at the break. Here's your individual scoring, individual statistics for William Blount. First of all, on the ground, as I said, we got to go with the team stats before the individual. On the ground, or first downs, William Blount has 5, Sevier County has 14. William Blount has carried it 15 times for 26 yards. Sevier County 17 times for 172. So right at 10 yards a carry. William Blount averaging less than 2 yards a carry. Through the air, William Blount is 5 of 12. No touchdowns and 2 interceptions for a total of 38 yards through the air. Sevier County is 8 of 13 with 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, 124 yards through the air for the Bears. Total offense, 64 yards for Blount, 296 for the Smoky Bears. Penalties, William Blount penalized twice for 6 yards. Smoky Bears 5 times for 51 yards. Turnovers, William Blount has 2, both of them interceptions. Sevier County has yet to turn the football over. Punting, William Blount punted 3 times for a 34.7 average. Sevier County 1 time for 46 yards on that. Now we'll go to the individual scores. Brett Cortez for William Blount has 18 yards on the ground on 5 carries. Brooks has 5 yards for a couple of carries, and then Pierce, the only other one in positive, with 3 yards on 7 carries, as he took a couple of big losses there early on. Through the air, Cortez, we gave those statistics, 5 of 12 for 38 yards. Does have 2 interceptions. Receiving, Rich leads William Blount with 27 yards on 3 receptions. Walker has a 13 as well for the Governors. The Smoky Bears on the ground have been led by Lane. The senior running back has 62 yards on the ground. Actually, the quarterback, Mason Ellis, with 71 yards on the ground on only 4 attempts. He had, of course, a big 35-yard run in that. Also, a couple other guys getting in. Pate has 26 yards, and Hawkins with 26 yards as well. Through the air, they've had 2 quarterbacks, but really only Ellis as the one that's been effective through the air, as he is 7 out of 8 for 124 yards and 3 touchdowns. Hoffman through the air is 1 of 5 with no yardage, as that was a no gain on that one, so not good for that right there. And then leading receivers for the Bears so far is Pate has a couple catches, Pate, a couple catches for 41 yards. Also has Akers with a big catch for 45. Costner has a couple for 11. And one other one in there is Hedrick with 9 yards. Once again, your halftime score is Sevier County 36, William Blount 6. That's our stats with Stan. Once again, Realty Resource Systems, we want to thank you. We'll take another break, and then we should be back with an area update.
Round of applause for the William Blount High School Marching Governor.
right, we're back here for what everybody's been waiting for. It's the pick segment. And this is brought to you by Heartland Roofing. Heartland Roofing, A+ rating by the Better Business Bureau, 5-star rating on Google. Give Nate a call at 323-5933. All right, I'll go over the standings. So, right now, after last week, Stan and Timothy are now tied at 15-8 on the year. Me and the guests are now at 13-10. We've gained a little ground. And Tyler bringing up the rear at 9-14. Do you even know anything about football? I thought he's behind me, but he ain't. Okay. All right, so let's get right into it. Timothy gave us his picks as he's at home listening, and Tyler gave his pick. Tonight's guest picker is the William Blount Athletic Director, Robert Scott Cup. We'll start with game number 1 on the docket. It'll be Clemson at Wake Forest. Sam Hartman, full go, Stan.
Yeah, I'm going to go against, I think, what everybody will probably go. I'm going to go with the Demon Deacons.
Wow, you are the only one going with Wake Forest, that for sure, as it's a clean sweep across the board. Everyone else going with Clemson. They are a 7-point favorite. Clemson's not been, they haven't looked crisp.
No.
And the DJ, whatever his name is, he's just not what Trevor Lawrence was and what the standard to be in a Clemson quarterback is. So you may be onto something there, Stan, and I definitely like Sam Hartman.
Yeah,
and I'm glad he was able to get his medical issue cleared. Game number 2 on the docket will be Baylor going to Ames and taking on Iowa State. This game is on ESPN2. Baylor is ranked, and I believe someone's a 2-point favorite. I think it's Iowa State is a 2-point favorite. Traditionally, I would go in that direction, but I'm not. I'm going with Baylor in this game. Cup is going with Baylor in this game. Timothy and Tyler are on Iowa State. Stan, you are?
Have to break the tie because it's 2-2, right? I'm going to go with I kind of like the Cyclones, Robbie, this year. I think they're undefeated, and I think they'll stay there.
Yeah, they've got a little momentum, that's for sure. Game number 3, this one's an intriguing matchup. It's a battle of the West, I guess, right? The Big Ten West.
Yes.
Minnesota at Michigan State. Michigan State goes on the road last week to Washington.
And lays an egg.
And gets blitzkrieg.
It looked respectable at the end, but they scored a lot of points at the end to make it 39-28, but they were down big early.
So I'll let you start with this one, Stan.
I'm going to go row your boat, Minnesota.
He's rowing the boat with Flack. Minnesota. Minnesota is the pick of Tyler Graves. Minnesota is the pick of Scott Cup. Michigan State from Timothy, and I'm with Timothy. We're going to bounce back, and Tucker and the boys
Mel Tucker
will get the win there at home for Michigan State Spartans. Game number 4. I'm not sure the order they got them in. I put them in a different order. Yeah. Notre Dame at North Carolina. This game opened as Notre Dame, I think, 1-point favorite. It's now North Carolina, about a 3-point favorite. I will start on this game. I'm going Tar Heels, Stan.
Yeah, I just don't have a lot of faith in Notre Dame. And all this, if you look at the betting line, Robbie, this is all set up for Notre Dame to win, to cover this game. But I just can't do it. I got to go with North Carolina as well.
And that's a clean sweep. That's our first one of the night. Not one person takes the Fighting Irish. Sorry, Creamsicle 2.0, but nobody believes in your Irish. So it's a clean sweep with the Tar Heels. Next game on the docket, which I thought this would be the last game, but this one's going to be a little bit easier. No surprise here, 3:30 CBS, College Game Day on campus. It's the Vols. They're 11-point favorite over the Gators. Me and you, Stan, we pretty agree on this one, that it's going to be all Tennessee.
I'm saying give the points and take the Vols.
I'm agreeing.
They're going to cover the spread.
I like the first quarter cover, second quarter cover, game cover. They win that game. 3 touchdowns is what I think the spread should be. if the name Florida wasn't in front of that game and the name Tennessee, and they didn't have the streak of 1 out of whatever, then one of the last 16 out of the last 17, then you wouldn't think these things. But if you look at these two teams on paper,
no contest.
It's no contest.
No contest.
Florida can't play with this team, and they can't score with them. So we like Tennessee. Tyler, Tennessee. Timothy, Tennessee. Guest picker tonight, Scott Cup. He's going with the Gators.
He's looking at that 16 out of 17.
He's looking at that 16 out of 17. And another thing that he added, he said the karma. He said the football gods will get Josh Heupel this week because of putting that extra touchdown on the board last week against the Zips. After they got the first down, they needed to take a knee on the goal line. And he says the karma will get Josh Heupel and the Vols. Don't believe it, but that's what our guest picker going with the Gators. He could be all right. We'll find out here about this time tomorrow night. We'll know. All right. Next game on the docket, good one right here. A&M coming off a big win against the Canes, 17-9 last week. And Arkansas had to come back against Missouri State.
Missouri State, Bobby Petrino, the former coach, went in there and got up 17-0 on them. But I'm first up, I guess. So Arkansas's got a good football team, I think. I like Sam Pittman as a head coach. I'm Woo Pig Suey right here.
Wow. I thought I may be the only one. So I'm also with Arkansas. The guest, Cup, Tyler, and Timothy all take Texas A&M. Last game on the docket, it's Texas Tech playing host to the Texas Longhorns. And this game is Texas on the road is a 7-point favorite. They had a good showing against Alabama 2 weeks ago. People thought maybe momentum would lose against San Antonio. They didn't. They blew San Antonio out. They may be for real here with Coach Sharp, and I've got Texas in that game, Stan.
Yeah, I think they go to Lubbock and get the win also. So we're going to go Texas across the board on that one, it looks like, as well. So everybody else is going to take Texas.
All right, there's your pick segments for tonight. Thank you to Heartland Roofing for that. We'll take a 2-minute break, come back with more. Here from the halftime report, we'll have an area update with scores from around the area. 2-minute break on the Gov Nation Network and AM 1470. All right, welcome back to the Heartland Roofing Halftime Report as we go over some scores from around the area. But before we do that, it's time for the contest. We need the third person to text the word skate. Text skate, S-K-A-T-E, to 661-2500. That is 661-2500. Text the word skate to be eligible for the party pack prize tonight. Go around the scoreboard. We'll start with Maryville up 21-0 on Science Hill. Westridge stand, here's a shocker, only up 7-0 on 0-4 Cherokee.
Wow.
So that bodes well for us possibly to get a win. Anderson County and Elizabethton tied at 7 apiece in the second quarter, starting the second quarter. It might have been a delay.
Yeah, that could be. Or maybe it's not got a score in on it.
Carter has got the lead over Carnes now, 21-14. Bearden up on Fulton, 29-13 at halftime. Central leading Hardin Valley 7-6. Powell struggling again 2 years in a row with Halls. They only lead 13-3. That's crazy. Remember last year.
And that's not a very good. Last year's Halls team is better, but this year's not a very good team.
And Greenback is trailing Loudon 20-7. And Heritage, last I saw on Heritage, they were up 21-0. And they're now 34-0.
Adios.
On the Mountaineers. And that'll give the Mountaineers their third win of the season.
3-3, aren't they?
Yep, 3-3. And really, Stan had a chance to make some noise in the region last week as they had the 18-point lead on Central, and then turned it over 3 straight possessions to end the game. And Central cashed in on all of them, and that doomed the Mountaineers. Pigeon Forge up 28-0 on Scott County. Yeah, I believe that is going to get, let's see if I'm looking for one. Yep, that will do it for our halftime scores and area update. We'll take another 2-minute break, come back with the William Blount kickoff. Sevier County will get the starting kickoff of the second half. 2-minute break. All right. As we look like we're about set for the second half kickoff, we are in the mercy rule stand until William Blount can get it under 30 points. The clock will continue to run unless it's a change of possession.
Or timeout.
Or timeout. Another score of interest in football, it's Syracuse trying to stay undefeated. Wow. They're up 13-0 on Virginia.
Oh.
They're in the second quarter. They're about to score again, looks like.
And Air Force kicked off against Air Force leads Nevada 3-0 early on.
Yep. And a late game will be UTEP and Boise. Here is Squibb kick down the middle, going to be taken Reverse here to Pate. William Blount is there. They slipped Ryan, though. Nice move and past the 32 for Malachi Pate on the reverse on the kick return.
Yeah, it was something unusual. We haven't seen that this year.
Yeah, I'm not sure why you run that up 36-6. I don't know if you want to put it out there on film, or maybe you do want to put it out there on film so somebody.
Well, doing it against your own team in practice is one thing, but then doing it on Friday, you know, ever a live rep makes you feel a little more confident if you do it. And like you say, if you show it on film, that'll maybe make other teams prepared that you could do that possibly. All right, looks like it's Ellis, and he'll hand it running left is Lane, and getting the edge, but Pierce will get him after a gain of about 3. And Stan, yes, I was told by my brother-in-law, he come up and saw me, he helps spot here. He told me that this is the first time that he's seen the 2-quarterback system for Sevier County. Said it's usually been Hoffman, so giving Ellis a shot.
Well, Ellis has had a little better game.
Yeah, and that's probably why. Here's a RPO. Oh, it goes right through the hands of Hedrick.
Little hard.
Up 3rd down and 7. So a chance for the Govs to get off the field here with a quick 3rd down.
Yeah, did a good job on 1st down, pushing the runner to the outside and sealing the inside so he couldn't cut upfield, and then too hard of a pass right there. Receiver couldn't catch it, so it'll make it 3rd and about 7.
Two receivers right, one left. Rolling the pocket is Ellis. He's got a flat guy, Malachi. Now he's going to have to take it himself. Pierce won't let him get the 1st down. They're going to call a face mask. And that'll be a 5-yard penalty and replay the down if it ain't enough for the 1st.
That's bitter. I can't tell, but.
I think it's going to be enough for the 1st anyways, unless it's personal, which he might have used it to tackle. Oh, it is going to be a 15. It'll be the 15 variety. Personally, they should all be the 15 variety.
Yeah, take away the
judgment.
Yeah, there's no reason for to let high school referees make a judgment. They don't let pro in college.
You'd think that would make it the same for all leagues. Makes it a lot easier to transition.
Because we've seen some nasty face masks in the past. Some that deserve 30 yards in penalty. Here's a handoff. Hawkins running right. Gets tackled from, no, he stays on his feet. Going to get 9.
He's done that a few times tonight. Dragging defenders.
Yeah, so give him 8 yards down to the Governor 39-yard line as we're under 9 minutes here, Robbie.
Yeah, they put another one on. This will be a quick second half. We'll be out of here by 9 o'clock. Here's a handoff. Blitz coming off the edge. He just plows his head forward for a 1st down. Hatcher there to help take him down. But not before he picks up 4 and enough for a 1st down. That is a Roll Arena 1st down for the Smoky Bears, the 2nd of the 2nd half.
Next week we'll be at Westridge, Robbie. We get a new school up on 81 up in Sullivan County.
Got back-to-back trips to Kingsport.
Hand out or flip out to Pate. Golly, he just lowered the boom.
Stepped out of bounds though at the 22, but it's going to be enough for the 1st down.
Will that be after fall break?
Yes,
Yeah,
we
the second
one is we got a break in between. So thank goodness we don't have to take 2 back-to-back trips a week.
We get a break. Much needed break for this team too.
Yeah, celebrate a win for 2 weeks after we beat West Ridge.
They're struggling with an 0-4 Cherokee team tonight.
Here's a rollout, going to dump it off in the flats. It's
touchdown.
Yep, Costner. He's got a 22-yard touchdown. It's on a little dump off. Costner, he's got a touchdown and now a 2-point conversion, and it's 42-6. That's a Magna 1 scoring drive of about 4 minutes and 40 seconds off the clock. Extra point pending from Madison.
That's the 4th touchdown pass for Ellis tonight.
Wow.
He didn't start.
Yep, and he did not start. You're right. Extra point is up and good. 43-6. We'll take a short break to catch up with our advertisers on the Gov Nation Network and AM 1470. Madison's been busy, Stan, all night long with these anywhere movers kickoffs. Give Alvin a call, 865-235-4108. Back deep will be Randy Reed and Aiden Klein standing at the 5. It's a good kick, and Klein will back up at the goal line. He'll run to his left. Oh, they got a chance at him, but he does get close to the 20. We'll give it a return back to the 19-yard line. Clock.
So the 20-yard line. First, I just noticed, Robbie. I didn't notice this, and I think I did notice it on the last drive, but they've changed the head referee is letting.
I noticed that. Yeah, they're giving this guy
some
a chance
experience,
to
I guess.
Yeah,
in a game.
Well, you know what I would do? I would probably let him wear my white hat.
Yeah.
You know, just for the game. That way we can. Here's Walker on a jet sweep.
Not going to even get to the corner.
Might not be allowed to with COVID rules.
Yeah, that's true. So Walker's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose one. That's his first carry of the night. And Sevier County just strung it out, Robbie, all the way.
Yeah, good defense there.
Stand a little bit of controversy in that West Alcoa game last night with the Blount County referees. And I know we have the best referees in the state. And a little bit of backlash with a couple calls.
Yeah, particularly that late hit out of bounds. That was, he was 2 yards inside.
Yeah, someone sent a screenshot of that one.
Now we may have something going on right here, Robbie. Was there a late flag coming in?
Yeah, it looked like a legal
substitution.
That's what it looked like.
So that's a 5-yard replay the down. Okay.
I did not see.
They must have had 12 on the field.
Yeah, the flag was in front of a tent here, so we couldn't see it.
Cortez going to throw it backside post. Going to be caught by Holden Garrett at the 50, to the 40, down to the 35. There's a dime by Brett Cortez. Here's your Heartland Roofing replay. Rolling to his left. Steps up, spots the receiver, and just whips it with that arm strength right around midfield. And a great catch. One of the few catches Holden Garrett's got this year.
Yeah, I believe
Here's Pierce running left, cuts in the hole, not much, maybe one. Illegal shift, we weren't set, we went too fast. Stan, 2 years ago, we had our best running game we've had in probably the last 6 years up here at Sevier County when we rushed for about $180.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing like that tonight.
No.
If you remember the history of these two teams, 2 years ago, that was that game. 3 years ago, the game on Thursday night, rivalry, 52-51. Yeah. What a game that was. So these two teams do have a great history of some good games together, just not tonight. Here's Brooks with it in the hole, cutting through, getting some of the penalty yardage back, give him 2.
Close to not being set right there was Darius. Yeah. Luckily, we got a no call.
So what do you pick up? 2 yards right there?
Yeah, give him 2 up to the 30, down to the 35. Sevier County substituting. They do get him off. Here's a swing pass out to Walker, Eli Walker. He's not going to get anything, Stan.
Yeah, he may have lost it. He's actually going to give him line of scrimmage. No, I don't think they're just going to give him line of scrimmage.
Give him 2.
No. Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
1 or 2, maybe just 1.
I think he's to the original line of scrimmage. Give him 2.
Okay.
So we'll give him 2.
Third and 10, 3:55. Clock ticks as we're in the mercy roll at 43-6. We got him to jump. There's a free 5 yards. A lot of loud clapping, a little bit of head bob.
It's crazy how far that goes.
All right, so we'll take that. It'll be a 3rd down and manageable here, about 3rd and 6.5. Oh, no, Brett's going to lose it. Oh, there's going to be a penalty, something. Might be a chop block or something.
That's what it's looking like.
79 might have got high load, as I saw William Blount trying to help the kid up. Don't know if we have a replay on the interior play there, but Brett Cortez gets big sack loss, about 9 yards.
Somebody just hit our camera.
Yeah, our scoreboard camera,
is adjusted.
has been hit. So
here's the penalty.
I think they're going to decline it, Robbie.
Yeah, I would if it's a hold or a chop block.
It's all right.
You lost 9 yards. 4th down. It's going to bring up 4th down at about 16. If
Producer
you do
Richard
decline.
right on it. Scoreboard should be good now.
Yep. Chop block. Decline.
Yeah,
so.
You could see where the penalty come in. There was a guy laying on the ground, and William Blount player knew it. You know, he went to apologize because he knew he hit him low when he was engaged. So, timeout, Coach Reeves. This is brought to you by South Park Storage and Penske Truck Rental. We'll take a 30-second break here on the Gov Nation Network. We did.
4th down here, Robbie.
William Blount timeout called by Coach Reeves. Here we go. William Blount changing personnel. 2 receivers right, 2 left. 4th down and 15. Not going to have the ball much more, so might as well take a shot. Here's a slant. Going to be caught and slammed down.
It's too short.
Ran a 7-yard route on 4th and 17.
Who is that? 22.
Randy Reed on the catch. Gain of 7. Down to the 30. Turnover on downs. You'll get to see some backups here now for the Smoky Bears. I do like some of the passing things we've got working though, Stan.
Yeah, it's looked better.
It's looked way better here from the 2nd quarter on.
Yeah, this is probably one of the best passing games we've had all year.
Something to build on.
Yep.
For the Gunbow going into next week. Sevier County will have to burn their first timeout because they're running all these backups in. This timeout will be brought to you by East Tennessee Insurers, your independent agency dealer at 977-6853. We'll keep it here. I'm going to try to get the 3rd person to text the word skate, S-K-A-T-E, to 865-661-2500. You'll be eligible for the party pack prize tonight. Stan, you said next week we're going to West Ridge. You just gave me an update that they're now, instead of up 7-0, they're starting to pour it on. They're up 28.
28-0 on Cherokee, winless Cherokee. So a couple other scores. Maryville has moved ahead of, or stays ahead of, have added another score against Science Hill. 28-7 in the third up there in Johnson City. As we look up through there, some more. Robbie, Greenville, Dobbins, Bennett, 14-7. Greenville about halfway through the third. So
here's Hallman back in the game. He's going to throw it to number 1, and he's got a burst. That's a Kenneth Lopez, sophomore wide receiver, gets out near midfield, enough for the Roll Arena first down. And Ellis on the tackle. So it looks like the decision may be made, Stan, to go with Mason Ellis for the Smoky Bears to be the new starter. Or they're just going to keep rotating them. I'm not sure.
I mean, both looked pretty good, but Ellis looked.
I think Ellis looked a lot better.
There's a good handoff run by number 27, Byron Lindsay.
There's a flag.
He's got enough for a first down, 11 yards, as he just takes it straight ahead on the left edge. Actually, it'll be 10. We'll see what the penalty is. It'll be no play, as it's a hold or blocking the back. Hold, 10-yard penalty. It'll take them back to the William Blount, or back to the Sevier County 40. And that's it. That's 12 minutes off the clock here in the third. We got 12 more to play. It's 43-6. We'll take a 60-second break here on the GovNation Network. All right, it'll be 1st and 20. Here's a high pass batted down by Pierce. He's looking for the slot receiver there again. That was Lopez.
It's third down. No, second down. They got the down.
The penalty,
yeah. Second
down 19.
Fourth quarter action here.
Trips to the right. Single receiver at top. Single set tailback. It'll be a handoff to the tailback again. Running to the right. And cutting it up. Not much there.
No.
That was Lindsay again.
Probably would have had a little more room if he cut it up a little sooner, but luckily didn't. Govs did a pretty good job of pushing it to the outside.
Yeah. Only 4 yards, so third and long here for the Smoky Bears. After the penalty, so makes it 3rd and 15.
Last time, first drive of the third quarter, William Blount actually had them stopped, but got a penalty. Face mask extended the last drive. Here's a handoff to Lindsay straight up the middle. William Blount will tackle him. It'll be 4th and 10, maybe 11, 4th and 11. Probably a punting situation as one of the players for Sevier County's cramped up. They'll have to stop the clock for that.
Yeah, with 10:28 to go, injury timeout.
All right, we'll catch up with the sponsors one more time. 60-second break. All right, punting team on the field now for Sevier County. It will be a good little kick, going to be fair caught. Nope, actually couldn't get to it, as it'll take a William Blount bounce though and be down at the 28-yard line. That's where the Govs will take over with 10:05 to go in a running clock here in the fourth quarter. Need to try to get some points here is what we need.
Did you hear this announcer?
Two tailbacks standing beside Cortez. It'll be a handoff to Brooks running right. Oh my goodness, that did not look good.
No.
Yeah, he's going to lose about 5 or 6 yards on that.
I was just talking about the tackle.
Yeah.
It looked like it might have hurt. He was trying to stiff arm him down and
loses 5 yards. But yeah, you're right, Robbie.
Yeah, those plays have not done nothing. Running wide has done nothing.
We just don't have the speed to do that.
Cortez stands up, going to whip it out here.
Oh my. Eli Walker got blown up.
They're laying the boom tonight, guys.
I don't know if that was a safe hit or not. I don't think that kid's head was up.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Looked like he dipped his head.
Yeah, and that's the problem.
You can't do that.
It doesn't matter how hard you hit him or how good it makes you look. You're going to get yourself hurt.
Yeah. I think he might be a little wobbly. I want to watch number 36 here. 3rd down and long. Cortez needs to get rid of it. He's flushed out of the pocket. He's going to throw it across his body. Jump ball up in the air. Going to be dropped by Eli Walker. I do it all the time.
So Blount will pip hunt it away here on 4th and 20.
Yep.
As Cortez is a little bit slow to get back to, he's the up back on the punt team. So 7:50 to go.
Nobody back for Sevier County. They're all up here playing punt safe.
Wow.
So this should roll for a while as long as he gets it over the up guy's head. Instead he shanked it to the right.
It's going to get a good row though.
Sevier County touched it, stepped out of bounds.
Still not the worst shank we've seen. Didn't go straight out of bounds.
No, he still got 29 out of it.
Yep. So we'll have a short post-game report tonight. We'll wrap it up with some stats. And break down the equipment.
Head back toward Maryville.
Head back to Maryville. I think Richard said he is heading to Lebanon, Tennessee to watch Eli tomorrow as the 8th-ranked Georgetown Tigers head over to play Cumberland. Ooh, big hit there on Lindsay this time by Garrett, I believe.
No gain right there, so nice job right there by Garrett.
Yeah, feeling
Second and 10 as we approach the halfway mark of the 4th period.
All right, 2nd down and 10. Is it a different quarterback stand?
I think it's Huffman still.
Okay.
Hoffman.
Hoffman hands it off. Running left is Lindsay.
He didn't get much there. He got a couple of yards, and William Blount throws him back down. So
Be 3rd down and 8.
I would imagine they may go for it here. Just try to keep the ball, run it out.
Now he's bringing in a second quarterback. New quarterback will be Roman Gibbons. Freshman will check in for the Bears. Give him some varsity action. He probably got in last week too, Stan.
Yeah. Yeah. Except they were on the wrong end of it last week, weren't they?
Here's a straight quarterback. Oh, he's going to be slammed for a loss. It's going to be a punting situation as he's going to lose 7 yards back to the 45. So William Blount's offense actually will get the ball back one more time. Try to get a late score here.
So 3rd punt of the night for Sevier County.
Oh, he shanked it. He waited all that time and he shanked it. Didn't even get past the midfield stripe.
It may be a negative. Actually, it's going to be a 4-yard punt.
They're going to put it at midfield.
I think that was generous.
Yeah, I didn't see. From our angle, we're right on the line. I don't think that ball got to there. Nonetheless, William Blount's got a short field here to get some points with 4:20 and the clock ticks. So it should be the last drive of the game for the offense. So it'll be Cortez with Brooks to his right. 2 receivers right, and an H-back is Garrett. It'll be a handoff to Brooks. Nope. Yeah, it was Brooks. He cuts back. Just can't get through that arm tackle.
No. Guy threw him down one-handed.
Yeah, that's crazy. Brooks runs really hard, too, and is a really strong kid. So that's a great tackle by number 25, Zach Zavona, junior linebacker.
William Blount is negative yard rushing here in the second half, Robbie, but they've only ran it 4 times.
Here's a keeper. This time Cortez gets to the 45 and lowers the head about the 43-yard line. He stepped out of bounds, giving the 42. So gain of 8.
So 3rd down and about what? 1,
2.
2. Yeah.
2.
3rd and 2. They got to get to the 40.
How many players we got on the field?
I don't think enough. There comes one.
That'll be, they're not even going to throw a flag.
Doesn't matter. We're going to run wide on 3rd down and short, and guess what?
We lose 3. Of course, we only had 10 guys on the field. The 11th guy was running in, was the non-factor in the play.
He ran off, and then he ran back on.
Man, it's really been like that all year,
These are the things that we just don't.
Yeah.
We don't understand as from outsiders. We don't, we're not inside practice and stuff and all that, but Just don't understand why that continues to happen in game number 6. 4th down.
I still think we only have 10, don't we?
No, we're right.
I think we're good now.
Could be the last play on
Slant
offense.
pattern, low pass, bad pass by Cortez. And that will do it for the offense tonight as they'll take it a couple more snaps and this game will be over. As Smoky Bears will be victorious tonight, and this will more than likely be the final score.
Doesn't look like Sevier County has a quarterback in. Unless it's number 1.
Gibbons will come in, play quarterback again. It'll be a handout. Oh, play action for Gibbons rolling to his left. He will throw it in the flat. Caught. Oh, big stick there as Lopez makes the catch, gets 9 yards. They'll have one more play. Thank you to all our loyal listeners tonight, staying up late or staying tuned late into the game. Yeah, it ain't late. We're going to be done by 9 o'clock. This game will be over by 9 o'clock. Last week we were out of the stadium by 9 o'clock. Here's a handoff.
Going to lose some yardage there.
Yeah, that was Lindsay, and that's going to do it more than likely. As we'll see Coach Loveday bring his troops to the sideline. We'll line it up at the midfield stripe, shake hands. Your final score from Sevier County is going to be Sevier County 43, William Blount 6. We'll take a 2-minute break, come back with the wrap-up show here on the GovNation Network.
Back at Sevier County High School, this is Stats with Stan, brought to you by Realty Resource. As William Blount loses 43-6 here to the Smoky Bears. And no scoring there in the fourth quarter, only 7 points in the second half, and that was a 22-yard pass from Costner to Ellis, or from Ellis to Costner. Madison's kick is good, made it 43-6 in favor of the Smoky Bears. Here's your final statistics. First downs, William Blount only had 6 for the night. Sevier County 19. William Blount rushed it 20 times for 19 yards, so not good on the ground. Probably the worst rushing of the season for William Blount. 27 for 192 on the ground for Sevier County. Through the air, William Blount was 9 of 18. No touchdowns, 2 interceptions for 86 yards through the air were the Governors. The Smoky Bears were 12 of 19, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions, 187 yards through the air for the Bears. Total yards dominated by Sevier County, 105 for the Governors, 379 for Sevier County. William Blount had 4 penalties for 26 yards. Sevier County 8 for 71. William Blount had the 2 turnovers. Both of them were interceptions in the first half. Punting, William Blount punted 4 times for 33.2 average. Sevier County 3 times for 24.7 average. Individually for William Blount, on the ground, as I said, not a lot to celebrate tonight. Our leading rusher was Brett Cortez with 16 yards. Through the air, Cortez threw for 86 yards. I gave those statistics as he was 9 of 18. Did have 2 interceptions as well. And as far as the receiving end of it for the Governors, you had a big 42-yard catch from Garrett, 27 yards in the first half from Rich. Walker had 12 yards in receptions as well. 7 yards from Reed, and that was pretty much it for the Governors. Over on the Sevier County side, they just ran it well. But Lane had a big night in the first half. Most of the rushing came in the first half, as it was Lane, and then also Ellis, 71 yards. Lane had 62 yards. That was the 2 big guys on the ground. Through the air, it was all pretty much Ellis. All their yardage was, but 28 of it was not. So Ellis had about 159 yards through the air also as well. And, of course, he had 4 touchdowns for the Smoky Bears. So, once again, the final score is Sevier County 43, William Blount 6. Robbie has got to put this one behind you and try to go on and try to go up to Sullivan County next week to get a win.
Yeah, you're right. Got a chance to bounce back as a team that will be more on our level next week in the West Ridge. You did see some bright spots there in the second quarter with the offense and the passing game. So something to build on. Not all negative tonight. Couldn't stop the run, as you noticed, the keys to the game. We didn't quite accomplish those goals from Coach Reeves, and thus we're 0-6. So, but like I say, we're still building on this young season. Middle school team got a win last night, Stan, 28-12. It's 12-12 at halftime, and end up with a good second half. So there is some bright things coming along for the Governors. All right, thank you to all our listeners, and we'll be back. It'll be a 2-hour road trip up to Sullivan County next week to take on the West Ridge Wolves. Thank you to Richard, Carter, Stan, Brad, John, all the crew. Thank you, and to all our listeners and sponsors. We'll see you next Friday night.